Wait, that 20.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Tackles. Check three.
72.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Three buzz. Check your hot read. Whip. Watch the whip.
450.
Brady gives to Michel. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check 31.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Man out. Check.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Boom, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Come on here, come get some.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Michel. And some room to work. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 49 yards. And they Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Shifts by him. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
15.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Joker. Back. Watch.
Yellow.
Check. I got it. I got motion.
Color.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Mike,
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Check safety.
Hey, check it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady throwing the out route and complete. That's Watson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
59.
Bound to lose one.
They'll run with Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Get in the weight room. Deuce.
General West.
Tight Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 yards there and a first down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Check, 59. Tighten up. Pull it together.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Keep getting those touchdowns.
Sony Michel with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's McCoy. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Quick the edge. Come. Out. Check 4. Jam him. Jam.
Fight on these two. 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. Here we go with Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, Chiefs.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Dante Hightower on the stop.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He's scared.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yellow.
36.
480.
The mic. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Shoot. Attack.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They begin with Michel on the ground, and he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Let's get some penetration.
Watch safety creep.
On second down now. Michel, he finds an opening past the 40. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Chiefs, nothing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Shift.
Yellow. Bang, 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 bang.
Watch twist.
15.
Twist.
On second down, it's Williams.
Switch gears.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Devin McCourty brings him down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. They dialed up the blitz on third down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Attack.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike. Hey, check Mike 39.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 13. Check it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady steps away to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And able to find Dorsett. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. And Watson has it right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
So that throw by Brady, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 24, check 20.
15.
Switch, switch. Check 52.
Hey, 43.
Again, it's McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Check. Let's go on, 80.
Blue Dan.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Let's go.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's McCoy, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Gostkowski for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Patriots 33, Chiefs nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 39-yard line.
Mike 39. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Check 43. H3218. Chopper. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
6 man. Check.
15.
Check curls.
Under 10. 10.
Check the backer.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
36.
Check. Crunch.
Yellow.
Crunch.
Check 3.
15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted
Hey, let's
once,
pin the
failed
mirrors back and
once.
go
What can
full
they do
strength.
here on 4th down?
Take it, take it.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Interception all day, baby.
So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Check.
Regular.
On 1st down, Michelle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that
Quit
play.
talking about it and bring it.
Hey, 60 kick.
Following the penalty, Michelle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. 1st-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here it comes.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Check it, reload.
To throw is Brady.
Set the tone, defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That's their 1st time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the 1st half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the 2nd half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll run it with McCoy. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Stop your whining.
Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
It's been long.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. And picking passes off.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Dorsett on the return. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watson. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
He wasn't ready. Hey, check 29. Alpha. Check. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
You go tight. You got tight.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Shadow.
On third down, Michelle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go. We got this. We got
X3. 218 chopper.
Kill.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Watson. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And it may only be for pride now, but the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Alabama. You mine. Check it. Reload.
A give to Michelle running right. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 3, check 3.
They run on first down with Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on Sunday. Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on Sunday. Check.
Alert, flare.
Yellow.
Flare.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Where's the mic? 15 Lonnie. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Run,
oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll run it with Jackson.
Lay down.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, check 24. Check pilot. 64. Weak.
Alert 3.
Check 50. Check 50.
44. Mike, 44. Watch the run.
On 2nd down now, Michelle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
44 is the Mike.
Watch the out. Watch the out.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Check. Woo-hoo. Hey, watch the edge.
Hey, ball 66.
Now Jackson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up
Mike
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Jump.
18-yard line.
Back. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That's it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Again, it's Michelle, and he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
Yeah, baby.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? Continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it